Taylor Dillingham is a senior on the women's golf team at St. Edward's University. She grew up in Katy, Texas, and like many of her peers, was involved in athletics early and often.
But I could tell that I was, I was good at the other ones, but golf was definitely better than the other ones. So.
Over the past 4 years, she has been part of a team competing for Heartland Conference titles, regional berths, and national championships, which is something she never really saw coming.
That I signed, I didn't even, really know. So, one of my grandpa's friends, I was at home for the holidays, and like, are you aware that you signed with the number 2 golf school in the country? And I was like, no. And I was like, oh man. And I remember, especially my freshman year, we won every single tournament. I think the worst we did was get 3rd, and we were just on fire.
During her time on the hilltop, Dillingham and the Toppers have achieved nearly unparalleled success on the course, the classroom, and in life thanks to guidance of head coach Jennifer McNeil.
I think the reason why we are so successful, though, I think it's the coaching. People ask me all the time, I wouldn't play for anybody else. Coach is the best coach in the world. I think she has a really good way of making us want to be better. She's really good at motivating all of us to just want to work hard.
However, it was also the guidance and encouragement of Coach McNeil that led Dillingham down a path she never imagined.
I became topper fall of my junior year. I haven't been topper since freshman year. It's actually only my 2nd year of being topper. I would see the cheer coach at workouts, and my coach would always say, hey, I have your topper, and I always thought like she was kidding. And then she kept saying it, and finally I was like, hey, are you serious? And she's like, you should totally do it. They're looking, they need somebody, you'd be great. Seen your moves, they're pretty good. And she said it would count as my community service. So I was like, okay, that's super great. And then the cheer coach.
Golf is challenging in and of itself. Filling the role of St. Edward's mascot provides an entirely new set of challenges.
I think the biggest challenge with being topper definitely is vision. I can only see out of the black part of the nose, so I miss a lot of high fives. I've definitely ran into a fair share of old ladies and small children. But the key is to always be moving and always looking around, so I don't run into things, but I play it off if I do, so it kind of works out.
The rigors of school alone are a mountain many students struggle to climb, and the workload of a student athlete only increases the stress. But for Dillingham, adding the duties of topper is a challenge she readily accepts.
Like I said, I'd go to those games anyway, so, already I would be there. I also like to go to the cheer practices. They're in the afternoon, so it kind of works out for me. It's super fun, and I love it, and, it's really not that bad. So, golf in the morning, be topper in the afternoon, it's not too bad. It's everywhere. I think that's super cool. It's right here. It's on the back of my shirt. It's on my jacket. So I'm like, oh, it's me. I don't act literally any different. To me, I'm topper all the time, except for when I golf.
So with a schedule that would seem unthinkable to many and daunting to most, is just a day in the life of a young student athlete who is living the dream.
I do